My intention to make the federal government smaller by returning to the states those resources and programs that are rightfully theirs under the 10th Amendment of the Constitution. That means all Obamacare funding, all housing funding, all HHS funding, all of it goes back to the states.
That is Vice President Mike Pence making his case last night on the second debate stage, and hopes to get to the third one as well. And joining us right now is that GOP presidential candidate, Vice President Mike Pence. Mr. Vice President, you're the most unique position that I can ever imagine, probably ever.
Morning.
You want people to choose you over President Trump while defending the Trump-Pence policies, one of which was on immigration and the border and draining the swamp. You feel like you made progress on that, but if you praise it too much, they'll say, why don't we just go with the guy that led us along the way? How do you separate yourself from the president, former president?
Well, standing here at the Reagan Library, it was altogether fitting to talk about the choice that Republicans are facing. I think we've come to another time for choosing in the Republican Party because, Ronald Reagan, back in 1980, told the American people that we would build an agenda on American leadership in the world, a strong defense, fiscal responsibility, the right to life. And for the last 50 years, our party has been built on that movement. And when Donald Trump came down the escalator, he promised to govern as a conservative, and we did govern as conservatives. But what I tried to make clear last night in the midst of that hustle and bustle debate, and I've made clear traveling around the country, is I think the choice Republicans face is whether we're going to continue on that path or whether we're going to follow the siren song of populism unmoored to conservative principles. The truth is Donald Trump is talking about, as others on the stage last night were, about pulling back from American leadership in the world. We cut taxes in our administration. Donald Trump is advocating a 10% tax on all goods coming into the United States that would hugely impact inflation and the pocketbooks of Americans. And we've seen the president even shy away from an unambiguous commitment to the right to life. So I think it's important that Republicans understand that if you're looking for a continuation of the policies that the Republican Party have been defined by over the last 30, 40 years, that I'm the most consistent and qualified conservative in this race, and I'll lead our party and our country back to what has always made us strong and prosperous and free.
Who is your biggest competitor, and what is your strategy going forward to stay in the race so you make it to the next debate?
Well, I think that would be for others to say. I know in one national poll we were ranked fourth just in the last several days, and but I'm not looking so much at this field, and not even looking so much at Donald Trump as I am in making sure that we articulate our unique vision. There was a national survey, Ainsley, recently that said I actually beat Joe Biden 52-46. And I think that's because of the broad appeal and the background that we bring to this. So we're just going to continue to carry that message out. We're going to work our hearts out. I'll be back in Iowa before the end of the week, back in New Hampshire shortly after that. And I'm confident that if we lay out that choice, you give Republican voters a choice between staying on the path of a traditional conservative agenda and following off to a populism that seems to have taken hold of part of our party. I think Republican voters are going to choose conservatism, and if they do, they'll know where to look.
All right. Mike Pence joining us from the Reagan Library. Sir, thank you very much for getting up early after the big night.
Thank you so much. Y'all get some sleep.
Thank you very much.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.